Hello, I am here trying to get some crap done. Kind of cleaned up my kitchen before I started filming. What I'm doing today is I am trying to get a few things on a list done. And then I'm trying to get some things used up. This is kind of like pantry challenge season. Although I'm not actually doing like the pantry challenge, I am trying to use some things up. So a few of the things that I have, a whole bunch of veggies. I have this rye bread mix. I've had it for a long time. It's very expired. I'm gonna just make it unless there's like bugs or something in it, which I don't see any. That does happen. Just gonna make it and see if it works. And if it doesn't, it's no loss because I should have thrown it away anyway, so I don't really care. And then I have the very last of my store-bought chicken broth. I found it down in the pantry. It needs to get used up. I don't buy chicken broth anymore because I make my own. I also have, these are my last 3 jars of homemade chicken broth. I don't know if you can tell because of all the ice, but I used to make it really dark because I put a bunch of veggies and seasonings in it. And now I just make straight up chicken broth. I don't season it because I want to be able to season it with whatever I'm making. So I'm using up the last of my old chicken broth. These are the last chicken broths I have in my freezer, so I'll definitely have to make more. Okay, I'm getting off track. Then I have a bunch of canned stuff. These are canned potatoes, and this is all mixed veggies. So I'm making pot pies. I have been having a hankering for pot pies for quite a while, and I decided that because I have all the ingredients except the pie crust, I was just gonna make them. So, you know, if this was like pantry challenge and I should have done it right and made my own pie crust, I don't have time, and I'm really kind of trying to learn how to make breads and stuff, and I don't want to get into pastries just yet. So I just decided to buy some pie crust, use up the canned stuff, get rid of some stuff off my shelf, and spend the $10 on the pie crust because I got 4 of them. Because I'm gonna make 4 pot pies, but I really want a pot pie. Hopefully 2 of them will go in the freezer, and then I'm probably gonna eat one, and then I'll let the family have the other one. So that's my plan for the pot pies. But that'll get rid of a whole bunch of cans in these old chicken broths. And then what I'm going to do, if I haven't lost you yet, I have this tub of ice cream we bought a while ago. It looks like it melted, and so it's probably gonna be crystally if we try to eat it. So, so I'm gonna make that ice cream bread. I also have this ice cream that we made but didn't fit in the container that we put the other ice cream in. I have this ice cream, which I believe is butter pecan flavored.
Yeah,
but you think so?
Yours.
The jar is like too big, and I can't get to the bottom very well, so I'm gonna turn it into ice cream bread. And then this is either vanilla or strawberry, I don't know. And then we've got a little bit of chocolate left. So I'm gonna get these all used up and out of my freezer. And then the flour, because you gotta use self-rising flour with that recipe. So that'll be a thing. These have to be soft, so that's why they're sitting out waiting for me. And then I've got to make a loaf of white bread. My daughter wants enchilada soup, not this one, the other daughter. Here, go put this in the pantry, please. I got to make some sub rolls because we've got a birthday coming up, and she wants some melty dip sandwiches, like those roast beef sandwiches that you dip in au jus. And I want to make the bread for that. Like I said, I'm trying to focus on learning how to make bread this month, this year, whatever, so that I don't have to buy bread anymore. So yeah, all right, well, let's get started. I think we're going to start with the pot pies. You gonna grab me the chicken over there? What are you doing? So I have these like frozen grilled chicken breasts. They're pre-cooked. I'm just gonna throw them on a pan, get them warmed up so I can cut them. And then these will go in the pot pie. No, you're not eating over here. Get out of here. Anywho, this little girl picked the melty sandwiches, and then we're having shakes, like milkshakes, for her dessert. And I thought that sounded great because she just had cupcakes that she took to school. So we really didn't need cake again. Yeah. And then she's probably having friends over next weekend. Gotta get some invitations. So she'll have cake again. So it's just a whole sweet fest for the next couple weeks. Yeah. So I think milkshakes was great. Great idea. Plus, I can use my strawberry jam that didn't set up very well. It's kind of loose and runny like a fruit compote. I'm going to use that to make strawberry shakes, and I think that'll be really good. So,
ooh, strawberry.
Yeah. So here, I got these on a pan. I'm going to throw them in the oven to warm up. Here, you can do that. She's going to stand here. She's going to help.
Yay! Oh, that's not the oven.
No, it's not. Okay. So this stuff will have to wait a minute.
My birthday's tomorrow.
How old are you going to be?
9.
9. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's a yeast packet in here. Well, that's interesting.
That's weird.
Oh, this is like an actual bread. I thought this was a quick bread. Okay, why don't you grab the mixer with the dough hook. Add contents of the yeast packet to the mix. Combine the rye bread mix, 2 tablespoons of canola oil, and 1 1/8 cup of water. Grab the scissors, please.
Can I open it?
No. Might be a big old bug that jumps out at you.
What bug jumps out at you?
I don't know.
I'd say
I wonder if the yeast is even still good.
you want yeast? On yeast?
I don't know. Does yeast go bad?
Yeah, I think it does.
Yeah. We'll give her a try.
Is there bugs?
No.
Okay.
This is rye bread. Those are seeds. I'm going to get the oil. Okay, so this just has to knead for 10 minutes, it says. Then it'll go in here and it has to rise. Alrighty. Let's see what's next. What should we do next?
Make the ice cream bread.
Okay, so for the ice cream bread, it's 1 pint of ice cream and 1 1/2 cups of self-rising flour. We go at 350 for 40 minutes. So I'm just gonna make as many as I need to use up the ice cream. I don't think the ice cream's gonna be soft enough yet. Oh, yeah, maybe it is.
Ooh, ice.
Okay, so I looked it up and 1 pint is 2 cups. I don't know why I had to look that up. I was just having a moment, but a pint is 2 cups. So 2 cups of ice cream, 1 1/2 cups of flour, mix it together, throw it in a pan. It doesn't need to rise or anything. Beat with an electric mixer. Pour batter into loaf pan. Okay, 1.5 cups of self-rising flour. Measure out 2 cups.
If there's leftover ice cream.
Whoa, fill it a little more. And it doesn't go in that one. We're working with this one.
Oh.
There's no leftover ice cream. We're using it all. Okay, I'm calling this done.
What if it's not?
It is. Because I decided. Yep. It is. It's done. It's fine. All right.
Oh, is this good?
Just a minute.
Oopsies.
Sure. I need 2 of those. Whoops.
There we go.
All right, so if this rises, I will bake it. If it doesn't rise, it's probably junk and I should just throw it away. You got a cute little, whatever that thing's called, skeleton. And then get the beaters for it too.
It looks powdery.
Yeah, I wonder if the ice cream wasn't melty enough. Oh, did I? No. Okay. Well, I guess that's how it looks. It's very cold. I'm gonna pour it into this pan. Okay, it's kind of a clump. But I imagine when the ice cream melts, it'll, I don't know.
Does it go in the oven?
Yeah. We'll give her a try.
Imagine it melts and you have to eat it.
That's weird, bruh. This is the next batch. It looks a lot better. So maybe the ice cream just wasn't melty enough. All right, all the ice cream stuff is done. I've got them in the oven, and hopefully I remember because they're all like 8 minutes apart. And there's like 17 minutes left. But the chicken's done. I'm gonna chop this up and then start on the pot pie filling. Whoop. Whoop. Can you grab his juice? Right there. Thank you. I'm gonna split this in half because I think I'm doing 2 batches because it'll just be too much for my pan otherwise. So I guess I put it all in the same bowl, but I'll get there. We'll get there. This is the first ice cream bread. I am going to flip it over and see if it worked or not. Okay, hold on. There it is. It looks like bread. The guy is not very prominent on it. But the toothpick came out clean and it smells good. So, I don't know. Try it. All right, I just pulled out loaf number 2. This looks awesome. Look at that. This one, what am I trying to think of? The ice cream was a little meltier, and this one, it was not as melty. So I think this turned out a lot better. The texture is a lot nicer. We'll see how it tastes, but they're both chocolate chip, and they look really good. So I hope this works, and then I'm gonna make it like all the time. Strawberry break. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, go play or go sit down and eat. All right, I'm starting on the pot pie. So I'm gonna do 2 double batches if I have time, instead of 4 altogether, because that'll never fit in my pan. So I've got 1/2 cup of butter. I'm just gonna let this melt, and then I'm throwing in 1/2 cup of flour to make a roux. This all comes together super quick because it's all just canned veggies. And I peeked at the rye bread. I'm actually really shocked about this, but it looks like it's rising, which means that the yeast was still okay. And I am embarrassed to tell you the expiration date on that. Although maybe I should, because I'm quite impressed that it's still rising. What?
One now.
No, I will let you know when it's time to eat that. Thanks. This is double batch. I'm going to do, oops, the next bread is done. I used to always think, because when you open these, the stuff's popped in it. I always thought that they were open, like somebody opened them at the store, but apparently it opens itself, which I think is weird. Anywho, I am doing 2 cups of broth, and then it'll be 2 cups of milk. That might heat a little too high. And it doesn't look like I'm going to get rid of as much broth as I thought, because this box will probably do both batches. That's all right. Oh yeah, the bread. Crap. Nope, not done yet. Give it another, I don't know, 4 minutes. I'm not gonna add any seasoning to this until after the veggies are in, because the veggies are salty because they're canned, and the broth was salty because it's from the store. So I'll wait until everything's in before I start seasoning it. All right, so while I've got the broth going on the stove, I'm gonna start opening cans. Hope I don't burn this. So I do a can of potatoes and a can of veggies for each pot pie. So I should be doing 2, well, that's potatoes too. 2 cans of veggies and 2 cans of potatoes. And then I've got an extra can of potatoes. I think I will do an extra can. I'll have to get one more in that chicken broth. So I'll get these open. I feel like my time's running out. I don't know why. I do have to run and get some stuff for her birthday tomorrow, but after I get home, I'll have all that time. Oh, that's the bread again. These potatoes are diced, so I don't even have to cut these ones up. That's really nice. I don't even know if I hit record. Hope I did. Okay, so this is bread number 3. This was chocolate mint, chocolate chip cookie dough. It was 3 or 4 different random ones. And then this one is also looking done, but it looks like crap because the ice cream was, I don't know what was wrong with it. Oh. But it's fine. We'll taste it anyways. All right, we're back at the stove. Getting ready to dump all this junk in. All right, mixed veggies. Mixed veggies. I love the potatoes. I think that's my favorite part in a pot pie, besides the crust. Guess I'm just a carb girl. Obviously. All right, potatoes. That was really nice having those diced up. Last time they were sliced. And I think one of my cans is sliced, but this is like super nice. Okay. Look at all those cans out of my pantry. I'm so excited. And while I was waiting before, I used up a bag of granola that was in my pantry. Well, I mean, it wasn't a whole bag, but I got that out of there too. So that was cool. Just using up stuff like crazy today. Okay. There we go. And if I did this right, it should be super thick. Whoops, not anymore. I'll just let this all come together and then I'll season it and then should be able to get it in the pie crust, which I guess I could get that ready now too. Oven's still on because those breads just came out. So apparently I only have one pie pan. I actually need to look what size this is. 9.5 inch. Okay, so I only have one pie pan. I thought I had a couple, but those are just like glass, shallow glass bowls, maybe to use for side dishes. And they're kind of deep and they're kind of squatty. And then I have one that's really little, which I don't even know why I bought that, but I guess I gotta do these one at a time. All right, those are the pie crusts I'm using. They're like $2 something at Walmart, which I think is a great price to get all those cans and crap out of my fridge. So, just gotta unroll it, I guess, and put it in here. I've only used these once before. They fit my pan really nice. Should go to Goodwill and find some more of these to write down the size. It's like perfect. What? Crust is in. Pot pie goo is done. I just put salt and pepper in, nothing fancy. I did put some garlic salt in. I think maybe that wasn't the right choice. Kind of throws the flavor a little bit, so I won't do that in the next batch, but it's fine. Like one of the few things that can't have garlic salt, which is really weird to me because I love garlic salt. All right, pie topper, pot pie hat. Maybe. All right, isn't this pretty? It's really not. I don't care. I don't even know if these are connected. They're really not. Okay, well. Okay, this is going in the oven at 350 until it's brown, I guess. There weren't actually instructions on the box. So, I don't know. I should try to connect them a little. Whatever. It's going in. All right, I took a vote with my one daughter. The other kids don't. It was unanimous. The other kids don't get a vote. We are cutting the first one. This is the coffin with the body. Yeah, just like a loaf of bread, right? Why didn't I grab a bread knife? Yeah, I was confused. How many of us are here? 3, 4, 5? That's a lot of math. I'm just gonna cut the whole thing. You know, why spare his head? Hold on. Let's give it a little doopy-doo for the camera. I mean, it looks like bread. Plus there's little chocolate bits in it because I use chocolate chip ice cream. Okay, you wanna give a taste test on camera?
It's up to you. I just want to eat it. Oh, doesn't really taste like anything.
Oh,
I mean, it's not bad, but I don't really taste much of anything.
really? All right. Yeah, pretty bland. Interesting. Nothing to write home about. All right. I'm quite surprised at this. I'm pretty sure it's been long enough. Looks like it rose great. So this goes into a pan and then it's got to double again. Yeah, I'm actually really happy about this. You want to grab me another, what do you call it, bread pan? These pans are so cool. They have lines in them so you know where to cut. I just wish they were longer like a bread loaf pan, like a traditional white bread. But for something like this, it's really super cool. There we go. I'm gonna let this double again. It's going on the stove. It's the pot pie. It's done. I just got home. I had to run my errands. Looks so good. Oh my God. That turned out real good. It looks so yummy. Look at that. Look at that. I want to cut it open.
Here, I'll take a video of you cutting it open.
Okay, I have to get a bread knife.
Interlude, interlude, interlude. Commercial time. Waiting for her to grab knife. La 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 la. La 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 la.
You gotta cut off the hoe. Ooh, it looks like bread. That's a good sign. You should preface this by saying you like rye bread. I do like rye bread, which is why I'm so excited about this, which is why I didn't just throw it away. Even though it was quite expired. But I'm not telling you how long. Huh?
That makes it even worse. If you were like, it was only 3 months expired, it's like, okay, but if you're like, I won't tell you how long.
I won't tell you.
Everyone knows
Yeah, it's real expired. Okay, here we go. Apparently I like butter. Forgot to mention.
Do you want me to? Is it everything you've wanted it to be?
It's alright. I mean, it's not awful. Tastes like rye bread. It does not taste like I'm gonna die.